Gentlemen, start your engine!
312 laps on this mile track, a different mile track though than they've raced on since the Sprint Cup Series first came here in 1988. How will the new configuration, how will this race play into deciding this oh-so-close championship? We are underway with the second to last race of the season, green flag at Phoenix.
You see Tony Stewart making these passes. It kind of
whoa, Kurt Busch.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Yeah, you can see that car just pushing a little bit there, and he tries to make enough turn to the wheel. Just broke the back end loose. Jamie, what is he saying about this car now?
Well, he just stepped out of the groove, and you're exactly right, DJ. Kurt came on the radio and said, all this kitty litter up here, he just got a little bit loose, but he was calm, and the car seems to be okay.
Man, talk about moving up early. Tony Stewart to second. Andy, you were a believer. He could make it three in a row.
I'll tell you, just watch how hard these guys worked in practice and how focused they were on getting this car right. And watching his lap times in practice. They were really, really consistent.
Oh, wait a minute. Stewart might be the new leader here.
Talk about being aggressive.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Come up on the lap car, Jeff O'Ryan, and they're going to split him.
That was a
Stewart's going to come out with the lead.
Wow. That was a 3-wide pass on the outside.
Fast, dude. One more lap.
Tires, one can of fuel, Dave.
Leader upper right, left side tires only. He was told not to slide him into the box. Just a slight air pressure adjustment to help him turn. Vince.
Carl Edwards, bottom of your screen, right-hand side. They're going to make a track bar adjustment to help him in 1 and 2. A 2-tire change for the 99 and a race off pit road. Looks like it might be Tony Stewart.
Longhorn Steakhouse race off the pit lane, winning the pole, having that first pit position selection. Big deal for Matt Kenseth right there.
Paid off right there, coming off pit road. You can see just barely beats Tony Stewart off.
And right now, Tony Stewart is out front by nearly a second. Carl Edwards, though, not far behind. He runs in third. And if you're curious about just how much that would shake up the points as they run, coming into the day, Tony Stewart had a 3-point deficit in the championship. Right now, it is the 99, 4 points behind the 14 car. Like we said, as they run, all that can change a lot, obviously, in these next 235 laps.
Kasey Kahne a little wide in that 4 car.
See Jeff Gordon slip there. It's got him in a 3-wide situation. Well, they're 3 wide since Ryan Newman's on the apron.
What was that? That was even a little farther down than we've seen most.
Short way around, made the pass. That's how you got in that 3-wide.
Jimmy Johnson getting shuffled back some. What got Jimmy Johnson shuffled around a couple laps ago?
Yeah, you can see as he tried to go back to the throttle really hard, just the back end wasn't under him. Cracked the throttle just a little bit, cost him about 4 spots at that time.
Was 11th, went back to 15th.
Hurt the turning of this car now.
Jimmy Johnson, sorry, DJ.
Yeah, 5-time champs having a lot of problems with that 48.
Hang on to it.
Jimmy Johnson just said, you heard him say a moment ago, hang on, man, we'll get you some tires. And Jimmy said, guys, it is scary, scary loose. And on top of that, I'm chattering the front tires right about there is where he said it a moment ago. I'm chattering the front tires, entering it in the middle of the corner. So not a good situation for Jimmy Johnson in the 48. And right now, he's the one that has an issue. He just radioed that I've got a big-time vibration here. Kevin said the car was free early in the run, and now as the track is tightening up, it's chattering a little bit. And guys, not what you want to hear in a racetrack like this, a vibration in the front.
Again, like it. Here's Kevin Harvick, that vibration on pit road.
Green flag stop here for Harvick, just shy of halfway, Doc.
And it's about 23 laps before they would have a scheduled stop, but he couldn't wait any longer. They're going to make a chassis adjustment. They'll try to tighten him up for early in the run. He'll put on 4 tires. You can't take a chance putting on 2 when you got a vibration like that. Left side tires. He'll top it off with Sunoco fuel. Now he's down and away. And now that we're checking the thing and figure out what the vibration was. Harvick is away.
Pretty good little race for the lead shaping up here as Tony Stewart has wound through some lap traffic. Matt Kenseth and Carl Edwards have reeled him in.
Yeah, and I predict it will be a race. If they get to Tony Stewart, I don't expect Tony to give him a lead like we would normally see in a long race. That, you know, when somebody runs you down to kind of let them go. Tony Stewart didn't do that last week at Texas, and I don't expect he'll do it here.
I think you're exactly right. Yeah, he's got his mindset on leading the most laps and getting that point on his calendar too.
And here's the race for the lead. Matt Kenseth under Tony Stewart.
Yeah, I can see Tony's been struggling. Matt's been able to beat him into the center of the corner. Now he's beating him off the corner.
Kenseth back to the point as we cross halfway. Green flag at Phoenix. Brad Keselowski wide in 1. See how much this is going to cost him.
Yeah, it'll be a long time getting back in line here. All of that good work on pit road and everything that the 2-car did is thrown out the window right there.
And the Busch brothers race there. Carl Edwards trying to get the lead away from Matt Kenseth. It would be important. Edwards has not led a lap today for that bonus point toward the championship.
Still has it. He's going to try to make. Oh, here Matt Kenseth. Right as he got to the center of the corner.
Whoa, contact there. Brian Vickers pushing Matt Kenseth. Martinsville payback issued at Phoenix.
It sure was. That's all that was.
And Brian Vickers, with whom he tangled pretty severely a couple of races ago at Martinsville. I don't think there's much question about that.
No doubt about it.
I'm about 102% sure.
We got a line.
As we come to a restart with 131 laps to go, Edwards leading Stewart.
Still there. He's still out there corner. Still out there door now. Still there. Still there. Still there. One back to the 22. Clear. Clear by 2.
Busch slowing down. Jamie?
Alan, you just talked about the story. They blew an engine. This is a JGR motor. They blew an engine on Friday. Kyle Busch fought his way all the way to 3rd and just now said, I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up. The team has jumped off the pit box. He's making his way. He's trying to hang on. Under the hood. You see the smoke coming out. He says he's done.
Wow.
Yeah, not much they can do about that. He's not going to be long. He'll be sitting in the garage.
See, Jeff Gordon has been overtaken by the leaders. That puts the 24 car 2 laps down.
Yeah, he's struggling with something there. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Saw them in our NASCAR nonstop, cutting an extra hole in the front of that car. Edwards and Tony Stewart behind Kurt Busch and Paul Menard, who changed just 2 tires on that pit stop. Carl Edwards goes to the lead as Kurt Busch goes to pit road, hearing he is out of gas in that 22 car. Jamie Little will follow up as Kurt comes to the attention of his crew.
Right when Steve Addington told Kurt to pit, he said, out of gas, and they said, right sides only, so they were already planning on pitting. That was good luck on Kurt Busch. You see him taking a little extra time, having problems over there on the right side, getting the gas in. He's still in his pit box. He is out of gas. You see him on the front end there, helping him go. Oh, and he stalls it, trying to leave. He still hasn't gotten enough in.
Crew Chief Bob Osborne remind Carl Edwards 3 times, do not speed. It's going to be right side only. And again, Edwards perfectly into the box, wheels straight, as Osborne had asked him to do 2 stops before. A smooth stop so far for the 99 crew. They give him enough fuel, and off goes Carl Edwards.
Fuel only, need 5 gallons, 1 in, round in, left rear.
Originally, they were going to take left side tires as they did on the first pit stop of the day and then led that pile of laps. But you heard the call, just fuel to get him to the end. He skids to a stop but does not go through his pit box. It's a good thing, just a little wedge adjustment to tighten him up on that entry. That had been his handling problem.
Edwards and Stewart going to go to the season finale. Oh, so close in the championship. Today, though, at Phoenix, it's about Kasey Kahne and Red Bull Racing scoring the win, breaking a long dry spell. Kasey Kahne wins the Kobalt Tools 500. Carl Edwards finishes second. Tony Stewart finishes third. They go to the finale separated by 3 points, 3 running positions on the racetrack. There's Jay Fry.